Number 6 of the top 10 Red Pill songs is Funky D, Are You Gonna Bang Though? You can already hear from this instrumental how catchy it is. It was released in 2010 by a UK rapper named Funky D, and it featured a female rapper called Lioness from South London. It's a bit of a one-hit wonder, but anybody from the United Kingdom who listens to rap or urban music, garage, grime, British hip-hop, house, funky will know this song. It is a Stonewall classic in the British UK rap, garage, funky, house, grime scene. Essentially, it is a song in which the artist Funky D asks, in the light of you, the man, doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that, the better to try and pursue a woman, the better to try and get her into bed. He's asking, are you gonna bang though? Are you going to bang though? Are you going to bang? He lays out a whole raft of things which men do, have done, and will continue to do in their apocalyptic desire for pussy, for sex. He takes a comical, satirical look at it and always poses the question, but are you gonna bang though? It is a brilliant song and very, very red pill, and I shall explain why. Let's start by listening to the first verse. And he's gonna ask, are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? All I wanna know, are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? All I wanna know, are you gonna bang? You're going out far, but are you gonna bang though? Got Melia, but are you gonna bang though? First the hotel, but are you gonna bang though? Money in the flight, but are you gonna bang though? But are you gonna bang though? Rent that quad, but are you gonna bang though? Rent that pet, but are you gonna bang though? Buy the bar, but are you gonna bang though? But are you gonna bang though? Lion Scott, but are you gonna bang though? Name on your top, but are you gonna bang though? Armani jeans, but are you gonna bang though? But are you gonna bang though? Hands in the air, but are you gonna bang though? Get numbers, but are you gonna bang though? Sunglasses, but are you gonna bang though? Are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? All I wanna know, are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? Are you gonna bang? All I wanna know, are you gonna bang? It was Sigmund Freud who postulated that sexual desire are the primary motivational factor behind a man's interaction with a woman. Sigmund Freud postulated that. A man is driven to talk to a woman by sexual desire. As long as there's some kind of attraction there, I would add. To get the woman into bed for a man is like completing a mission. Especially when testosterone and sexual desire is heightened, or that man has a very high libido. Men employ all sorts of tricks, schemes, moves, plays, strategies to try and get a woman into bed, because that is the ultimate goal for every man who has some kind of interaction with a woman of whom he is attracted to in some way, usually physically. And he believes, even at a delusional level, he's got some kind of chance of copulating with her. Women know it inherently, intuitively. They know when a man's trying it on with them. The more that occurs, the more clued on they become. Women want sex as well. It's just they have to be much more careful about who they give their bodies to, because intuitively they know
Number one, there's a risk of falling pregnant. Number two, high body count makes her less appealing on the sexual market. Number three, she doesn't want to be seen as a hoe. Number four, sharing her body with too many men brings many problems, baggage, microchimerism, the danger of STDs. And number five, she's also beholden by social and societal and familial pressures. Those things kind of make women very cautious about who they give the body to, but they too want sex. In the video, Are You Gonna Bang? Funky D is pointing out that the things men do to go and get sex, the lengths they take. We know that there are things which help propel a man to get sex off a woman, or to get a woman to give him sex, because it's the woman that decides who gets her body. Looks, status, money, personality. Looks, status, money, personality. It's been debated many times in which order these things fall. Me personally, I say physical looks and sexual attraction come first. The woman has to look at you and be physically attracted to you to some degree. And there has to be some kind of sexual attraction. That is first, because it gets your foot in the door. Without your foot in the door, it's all but dead. Closely behind that, I postulate that a man's status, fame, and social proof comes in second. Status, fame, and social proof. Those are the things which, when looking at you, a woman can decode where you stand societally, socially, fame-wise, and the validation other people have given you, which gives her the green light to give you her body. Essentially, it's fame and social proof. The more you have that, the better you have chances of banging women, because you're verified, like a blue tick on Twitter. And then there's money. Money, because money gives access to many other things. Behind looks and status, money is the third thing mattering most to women. And lastly, personality is the least important, because what if you have looks and sexual attraction, status, power and fame, and then if you have money, a woman will overlook your personality, because those three things weigh heavily. Personality is like just a little topping of a sprinkling of pepper and salt. What makes Funky D's song a red pill classic is the fact that he lists all of this and asks at the end of the day, you've got this, you've got Versace jeans, you've got Balenciagas, you've got Christian Dior perfume, you've got your best cocoa butter, you've done up your hair, you've got Hermes belt, you've got your G-Wagon outside, you've got your dad's credit card, you've got your Amex, you've got your veneers, you've got your teeth whitened, you've got your hair back after going to Turkey. But are you gonna bang though? Because despite having all of these things, ultimately, what is it that propels a woman ultimately to decide? It's herself. She decides. You come to the dance with all your things, your regalia, your LV, your Gucci this, your Fendi that, your Roger Dove perfume, your sunglasses, your veneers. But attraction cannot be negotiated. You may be the most beautiful man, the most well-dressed, but if she doesn't have that attraction for you, it's not going to happen. And Funky D says this. For a lot of you men who are out there buying cars that you can't even afford, leasing cars you can't afford, buying red bottoms that are beyond your budget, it's irrelevant, because are you going to bang though? It doesn't matter. Attraction cannot be negotiated, and men need to understand this. Five-star hotel, but are you gonna bang though?
Hit Beach, but are you gonna bang though? Hit Club Abyss, but are you gonna bang though? Hit Happy Bar, but are you gonna bang though? You, are you gonna bang? Oi, you, are you gonna bang? Oi, you, are you gonna bang? All I wanna know, are you gonna bang? Oi, you, are you gonna bang? Oi, you, are you gonna bang? Oi, you, are you gonna bang? All I wanna know, are you gonna bang?
And then Lioness builds upon it by saying, you might have linked me, but you didn't bang though. We went cinema, you didn't bang though. 3-course meal, you didn't bang though. At Hakkasan, Nobu, Sexy Fish, Mastro's, Ruth Chris, you didn't bang though. You booked the hotel, the Dorchester, the Hilton, Marble Arch, the Ritz, you didn't bang though. Strolls on the beach, but you didn't bang though. Kissed up her neck, but you didn't bang though. Why? Because her attraction for you wasn't burning enough. And ultimately, this song is Red Pill because it tells you, if a woman really likes you, you don't need to do all that. You don't need to do that. If a woman really likes you, you won't need to wear your Versace jeans. You won't need to wear Christian Dior. You won't need to wear Burberry's. If a woman really likes you, you can come cheap and she'll still want to complete the date with you. She'll still give you box. She'll still kiss you. She'll still ride in your banger. Attraction cannot be negotiated. It's a Red Pill song. Men need to understand this. It's funny because seeing the video to this song, I remember they were asking women sat in a group, but are you gonna bang though? All of the women said no. When they